The high school football playoff semifinal round now in the books. 7 local teams spent the holiday weekend trying to gear up for their chance at the Super 7 championships. We'll start in Class 6A last night. Saraland hosting Benjamin Russell out of Alexander City. The Wildcats have one of the best receivers in the nation, Cedarian Morgan, and you see why early on. He makes a great catch here. The pass from Kingston Prier, caught by the Alabama commit inside the 10-yard line. Running back LaJavius Calhoun finishes the drive with a touchdown, and Benjamin Russell grabs the early 7-0 lead. But the Spartans have an answer themselves. Jamison Roberts, a beautiful pass here to Deshaun Spencer, and a great catch by the senior ties the game at 7. Second quarter now. Wildcats looking for a big play. Prier's pass is picked off by Tamadre Sewer, and a great return the other way by the senior. And that dangerous offense turns the turnover into points again. Jamison Roberts on the quarterback keeper. Saraland now leads 14-7 at the break. The Spartans go on to take it 38-21 the final. The Spartans are headed back to the state championship game for the 4th year in a row. Saraland will play Clay Chalkville next Friday night. Over to Class 3A now. Bayside Academy hosting Southside Selma. A chance for the Admirals to avenge their loss to the Panthers in the 3rd round last year. Bayside knocking on the door first. Brennan Yamani punches it in for the touchdown. 6 plays, 54-yard opening drive, 7-0 Admirals. Bayside back on the move. This time it's a handoff to their playmaker, Noah Kane, who runs right through that Panther defense into the end zone for the touchdown, a 13-0 Bayside Academy lead. Southside Selma just looking for something. They turn to their 8th grade quarterback, Cole Moody. He launches this one deep and finds Cedric Simmons for a huge gain. However, that drive would stall. Bayside back on the board. Quarterback Davis Barnett hits Noah Kane, goes all the way untouched. The Admirals lead it 21-8 at the half. They go on to cruise. 51-20 the final score. The Admirals will play Mars Hill in the state championship next Friday night. 7 local high school football teams hit the field last night for the state semifinal round, highlighted by 2 rematches. Let's start in Class 5A, a highly anticipated battle between the top 2 teams in the state, Vigor and Williamson. The Lions won the regular season game by 8 points in overtime last month. Vigor strikes first in this one. Sammy Dunn, the quarterback, finding Zacharias Wilson on the other end. 37-yard pitch and catch, and the Wolves grab the early 7-0 lead. Williamson looking to respond. After a long drive, it is Jamarcus Let Edmond powering his way through the Wolves defense for the touchdown. Extra point, no good. 7-6 Vigor. Later in the first, more from Williamson. They score again here behind this run from Todrick Withers. Nice cut into the end zone for the touchdown. 2-point conversion good. Williamson up 14-7. Second quarter, quarterback Sammy Dunn hits Dylan Jackson, a 15-yard slant for the score. 14 all at halftime. Another tough, hard-fought battle at Ladd, but it is Vigor who comes away with the win. 28-21 the final. The Wolves will play Moody in the state championship game in Birmingham next Thursday. Another rematch in Class 4A. Jackson at St. Michael. The Cardinals won the regular season matchup, so they got the chance to host the defending state champion. First quarter, Jackson grabs the early lead as Duckworth to Keon Chapman, better known as Red. He missed their first game between these two, made the most of the rematch. Noah's going to catch him. Touchdown and 2-point conversion makes it 8-0 Jackson. The Aggies will strike again later. This time, Duckworth keeps it for himself. Great blocking along the outside into the end zone for the touchdown. An early 15-0 Jackson lead. But the Cardinals fight right back. They finish a very long drive with Noah Moss taking it in for the score. 15-7 Jackson. Later on, it is Landon Duckworth, the South Carolina commit, doing it once again with his legs. Jackson led it 23-7 after this score. The Cardinals would score again. 23-15 was their score at the half, but Jackson goes on to win. 44-23 the final. The Aggies will play Anniston in the state championship game next week, looking for back-to-back state championships. And in Class 1A, it is Leroy on the road at Maplesville, a battle of 2 powerhouse programs. The Bears had a great season, but they fall to the Red Devils. 59-18 the final score last night. Leroy finishes the year with a 13-1 record. Maplesville and Wadley will square off for the Class 1A state championship. And of course, it was a great night of football. Congratulations to Saraland, Vigor, Jackson, and Bayside Academy, all headed to Birmingham to chase those blue maps. That's all for sports.